fire!
Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Enemy KIA. Tactical out!
Hostiles deployed a mosquito. You're halfway to mission. Hostile UAV in the area.
Lethal going out! Sourcing tactical! Taking fire! Getting lit up! Lethal's off! Tactical
Hostile
out!
SAE near your position.
Taking fire!
Enemy UAV active.
I'm hit! We're on the same side! Sourcing tactical! Tactical out!
SAE incoming.
Sourcing tactical!
Major bags.
Friendly cluster mine planted. Friendly UAV on station. Got him on the run. Keep up the chase.
Check your fire! Lethal's off! Lethal going out! Tactical out!
The mission is complete. Good work.
environment or what's going on. That should be what we're all concerned about. To everything be so, these people are evil, and these people are the future, and this is the death of democracy to go that way, and it's shut the fuck up. You people are freaking everybody out. You're freaking everybody out, and I don't think you're right, and you weren't right when you was in office. What happened? Where was the end of the world? The guy was in office for 2 years. What's the war? It's probably going to start anything. You know, the whole thing is nuts, man. During the Biden administration, the disastrous pullout of Afghanistan, you realize that all the shit that he wouldn't have done. He wouldn't have done that way. He would have asked those guys, the generals, like, how would you do it? And do it the right way. Absolutely. You should get out, yeah, they should get out of there, but they're probably going to have to maintain some force there. Otherwise, the Taliban's going to take over, like they did. Like, fucking that's all the tanks, because it's too expensive to get them out of there. I saw Trump talking about that, like how insane that was. He left behind all the military equipment. Billions of dollars. Why are we spending money? How could you ever imagine a scenario where it makes sense to leave a hostile military group like the Taliban tanks? What? And it's almost like, we're going to have to go back, and you'd like to more well-armed this time, so then we could have a real war, like a bigger war, like a war with 2 arms. So then with the war, well, then you really justify spending much more money to buy like better shit. They would keep up with their old shit, our old shit. Well, unfortunately, some of that like all this year, and I hate to put that out to you, but it's, you know, with the border being open, we know that it's not. It's not. Take the hand. If you could. If ISIS is real, we know it is. If they're doing their job, they would sneak in. They already have. How would we sneak in? They're already here. They're already here. Why are they allowing the It's insanity. I don't know. To get votes for the Democratic Party, I have no idea. I can't answer that question. It seems insane to me. Great migrants come here. Yes, it's the foundation of our country. I know so many people fucking work hard. We're working on my house and building to do different things here and there. Trends. You know what I mean? We need workers like this. We just want them to come through legally. I know it's not like a broken record. It should be a better vetting process that allows people to come in legally, but also you have to vet. You can't just let terrorists through. If you really care about security, so this is my question, and this is what I get when I get really conspiratorial. When the weed kicks in, when you get real conspiratorial, I start thinking about all these things that are happening. The decline of California, the tents in the street, the fact that they know they can clean it up, but they choose not to. They cleaned it up when Xi Jinping came to San Francisco. You saw that, right? Saw that. So, who would be? Why would anybody want it to continue in the same direction it's continuing? Because it seems to be deteriorating. It doesn't seem to be improving. Who, other than someone who would want America to fail? The other question is like, hey, Trump handled it to the best of his ability with the tools he had in his toolbox. Biden now has that same toolbox, and he keeps saying, well, Congress won't give us money, they won't pass it. A lot of exactly not two. They put 3 things in one bill. They put, they put Ukraine, border wall, and Israel. Israel. Put those 3 things. Why the fuck are these not separate bills? Hold on, they're all trying to throw their bullshit. And that's both sides do that. Yeah, they both should cut that crap out. It's like, we're going to vote on the fucking border wall, have it be the fucking border wall, and that's it. Yeah. Don't try to piggyback Ukraine and Israel into there. Those should be separate bills on their own. Not only that, how much are they required to know about the bills they're signing? Because some of those bills are enormous. Attorneys in this country are beyond belief. Some of those bills, unless you spend a long time going through them and if you're even educated enough to decipher the lingo, wording, definitions, you don't think a lawyer can spin something around? 100%. That's what I'm saying when it comes to and consult people who are experts in whatever they're talking about. They should be written 2-page bills, 2 to 5 to 10-page bills in layman's terms that anybody with a high school degree can fucking decipher. Period. So we can all read them and understand them. The fact that they sandwich all kinds of shit inside bills or legal completely. You're sneaking stuff in there that allows for mask. And Trump pulled their pants down like that. Yeah. Trump did that. And make no mistake, there's plenty of the Republican establishment that hate him too. He's fighting them as well. It's like, you guys are full of shit over here too. He's telling so many people up there in D.C., you're full of shit. He goes, I'm going to run this like a business, and I'm going to win. He likes to win. He loves to win so much that I want him fighting for this country because he wants to win. I want him on my team. Period. I like it. I like your passion for this. Kid Rock. This Mitch McConnell guy is the most amazing one. Well, once again, keeps freezing up, froze up again. Yeah. This guy's locked up like 3 times. He's locked up. Like, if he was doing any other job, they would stop him. They would stop him. They said, you're going to have to retire. You can't. You just locked up. I lost my voice and stability. You just locked up. We couldn't talk to you. Forget about losing. What have you done? We just, come on here. I'm Joe Rogan. Like, no. You're like, you know what? I had a good run. No, stop. Stop doing that. Whenever they get him in front of the podium, walks up. I just feel like sometimes we're having like the dumbest conversation because it's like we're repeating a lot of things. All to me boils down to common sense. You know what I wonder about Mitch McConnell too, though? He's probably guilty of some serious shit. I wonder if like he's doing the Vincent the Chin Gandhi thing. Vincent the Chin was this mob that pretends he's crazy. He walk around with like a bathrobe, slippers, and shuffle around the street like a crazy person. And his dons would meet him, or his the old rope-a-dope. Exactly. So all of his bosses would, all the guys under him would meet him, and they would go walking. And so what the FBI did was they put these recording devices in all the hubcaps of all the cars on the street. They parked their own cars there, and so they recorded him as he was walking. And then they knew he wasn't actually crazy. He was really running the mob. But he did it by pretending. So if they're coming after Vince, what's his name? McConnell. Yeah, McConnell. If he's pretending to be locking up, that'd be a good move. Like if you think the shit's coming down, you think he's that good of an actor. All you have to do is I can do that. I can fake lock up. You could do a straight face. Oh, good. But you can't stand. I'd lock up. If I knew I was going to go to jail. It was. If I locked up like that and sat there like that for a minute, I would make sure I had like hard on that. Right. Stand there like everyone's like, oh no. You're like, and go. You're never beating fart jokes. No, imagine someone doing that as president. Hold up. Like Joey Diaz style. Grab a knife. Joey Diaz has done that on stage.
Enemies taking Alpha. We're taking Charlie. We've secured 2 objectives. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back. Attack it down. Securing objective Charlie. Hostile incoming.
So the U.S. now, with the presidential election, is increasingly looking like a 2020 rematch. Donald Trump is consolidating his lead and marching towards his 3rd nomination.
That is really something. This was a little sooner than we anticipated. An even bigger win than we anticipated. I was just informed that we had double the number of votes that has ever been received in the great state of South Carolina.
Trump won the Republican primary in South Carolina, meaning the Republican voters in this state want Donald Trump to be their presidential nominee. Why is this important? Because this is the home state of Nikki Haley. So this story is not so much about Donald Trump's win as about Nikki Haley's loss. She has lost her home state, and she's the only one challenging Trump in the Republican camp, the only other contender in this race. Or is she? Did she ever have a real chance? I ask, because the margins tell a story. Trump won by a lead of 24 points. And this is his 4th election victory. He got almost 60% of the vote in South Carolina. Nikki Haley got about 40%. And it's this vote bank that she's still counting on. She hopes to build on to make a comeback.
I said earlier this week that no matter what happens in South Carolina, I would continue to run for president.
Subject out.
I'm a woman of my word.
I'm good to be optimistic, but Nikki Haley has a mountain to more votes than Nikki Haley in Nevada, and that says something. Core defeats also mean that she's also losing key sponsors, like the Koch brothers. The major Republican donors in November last year, they extended support to Nikki Haley. They said Republicans are ready to move on from Donald Trump. Since then, they spent billions of dollars on Haley's campaign, but now they're cutting their losses. They've issued a statement. They say they support Haley's plan to keep campaigning, but they feel it won't make much of a difference. It won't, quote-unquote, widen her path. As they put it, that's what the statement said. So Nikki Haley's campaign is losing monetary support. Influential Republicans are rallying around Donald Trump. He's most likely to secure the Republican nomination. He's ditched all debates. He came on top in all primaries so far, and he's leading all opinion polls. Donald Trump is the clear Republican frontrunner and looks ahead of Biden too in opinion polls. But none of this guarantees an election win. Because Trump's biggest challenges are legal. He faces 4 criminal trials next month and a slew of other civil trials. A legal upset is the only roadblock on his path right now. But now he's turning it into a campaign pitch. Listen to this.
I'm being indicted for you, and never forget, our enemies want to take away my freedom, because I will never let them take away your freedom. I'm never going to let it happen.
Trump's problem is not just the cases, it's also the money that he needs to fight them. All these legal battles are burning a hole in his pocket. He's already on the hook for $500 million. In one suit alone, the damages are worth $450 million. A New York judge punished Trump for inflating his worth and deceiving lenders. Then there is another bill of $83 million. This is from a defamation trial. In 2023 alone, Trump spent some $50 million on legal bills. In the last 2 years, he paid $76 million to attorneys. Trump is using campaign money to settle these bills. And his legal trouble.
Back then could do something that would perplex us today with modern machines. Yeah. That somehow or another we figured it out. It's almost like what they had done was leave behind something so stupendous, so monstrous,
Target area located. Secure the hardpoint.
that you would have to look at it even thousands and thousands of years later and say, hey, like, this defies conventional explanation. This is not acceptable. And I've seen some of the conventional explanations of the construction of the pyramid, and they conveniently neglect those chambers above the king's chamber. They do. They conveniently neglect a lot of those massive stones. Yeah. And it's because it's one of those things you just go, oh, I don't know. What is this, Jimmy?
They're the chambers above the king's chambers, and each one of those floors consists